rock up to government and you say, schools are good, gardening's good, can we connect the two please? Unless you've got an actual mechanism, they can't actually help. But if you can prove and show that, you can go into primary schools, you can get the right network set up, you get the right people in place, then they can say, right, we can actually fund that, we can roll that out across 200 schools, let alone 5 or 6.
There's no question in my mind that we shouldn't do this. I will push this until my dying breath. It's astounding the difference it makes, and it's so applicable. We can move this into the educational system, and it will benefit children academically, but it will also benefit them in so many other ways.
What we have seen, working with JJ's team, is the development within each individual is endless, and the measurable impact is that we've got children now coming to school, arriving on time, excited to learn. It's magical, and to hear parents speaking about this and how they've seen their children unfold. And for example, some parents have said they have their own child back now.
This place is just fun, happy, and it makes me in my happy spot.
It's something that we take for granted because we've been doing it for so long, but we're trying to demonstrate that now to other people.
I feel really excited and I feel really privileged to be part of this, and that we've been chosen to be part of what is going to be a pilot scheme for Flourish, and I do feel that the children are going to benefit greatly from it, not least that we're going to have this wonderful garden development outside and greenhouse so the children can learn all about planting and gardening and everything, but the impact that's going to have on their own mental health and well-being. I think it'll help to relieve anxiety and stress within children, and then in turn that makes them so learning ready once they are in the classroom.
The link between education and horticulture is as old as the start. People need plants, and horticulture and the art of growing plants and the science of growing plants connects people to all the core subjects, connects to science, to maths, to a lot of human interactions, to art, to beauty. And there's a growing recognition that that's important. There's a lot of understanding now that when we lose it, that loss of connection with nature causes us pain.
We do see children struggling more with their mental health and well-being maybe than we did previously.
The right garden in place with the right horticultural teacher in place, it's a really easy way of adding a huge amount to a school that ties everything together, makes learning really easy in a real world sense.
Flourish have thought about the need for dedicated teachers to come in and support schools in developing this and maintaining this sort of project, and I think the thought then of involving the community brings that local community into it. So being part of a pilot scheme like that, if this is a success, and the thought that that might then roll out to other schools and to other areas of the country is fantastic.
The beauty of Flourish is that the garden comes with a teacher, a liaison teacher, and so the teacher's responsibility is to work with the school closely. I come alive in the garden when I'm working with children. I love seeing their curiosity, I love seeing their wonder, and Flourish as a project is so exciting, and I'm so passionate about it because it has the potential to bring about the change that everybody wants to see.
So another major thing that excites me about the Flourish programme is it's taking a really rigorous approach to creating proper scientific evidence. So the partnership with St Andrews Uni is going to be a great thing for the charity and a great thing for the project as a whole, because it's going to create those metrics and those ways to actually provide quantifiable analysis, metrics and numbers that are actually going to then form the bedrock for further proposals to roll the projects out once they're successful. Horticultural skills underpin basic ecology and basic biodiversity. This whole challenge that we have with climate change and biodiversity, it's horticultural skills that are going to help us get through and help us adapt, plus help us actually save and rescue species. It's critical, absolutely critical now that we get that link into education, because the next generations are going to have to face these problems far more than we've ever had to face them.
I haven't met anybody who hasn't been inspired by this idea, because it's obvious. It's obvious that this is what we need to do. We can't fund this research and development programme without outside donations. So we are looking for generous, forward-thinking donors.